Hey you guys, it's Madeline, and today I'm afraid. Just fully afraid. December is getting closer and closer, and with each day that passes, I'm even more hyper aware of how many orbs I have saved up to finish my Winter Lissa merge project this year. That's why it's really a poor decision to summon on the legendary Julia banner, especially because I don't particularly care to get any of the other units in the blue focus pool, but I yell about wanting genealogy ults and heroes too much to not try and pull for. So let's do that. I accidentally already went into a summoning session before recording this intro, which is why my free summon is obviously already gone. So I'll insert that footage here. It's two extremely unexciting pulls, but I do talk about genealogy ults and who I'd like to see in heroes in it, so I'll put it in. Okay, awesome. We've got two blues on this, so maybe we'll get her immediately and it'll just be over. Wishful thinking, I know. Obviously, we've known for weeks now that Julia was coming due to a certain clerical error on Insis's part, but it's still exciting to have a new FE4 alt, and I'm just hoping maybe this Julia love could mean Insis will give us even more. As much as I love genealogy, a lot of its characters are slightly lacking as far as personality goes, so I would honestly be fine with just alts of the characters we already have in Heroes, like Sigurd, who I wanted to see as a legendary hero more than I wanted to see Julia. And of course, my forever dream is legendary Master Knight Lachesis. If only they had made original Lachesis better in Heroes so she could be popular, and I could think of that one as more than just a pipe dream. See, like I said, very unexciting. So let's just keep going, keep chugging through. Two blue again. I do want Julia a lot because I do like her character. I think it's really cool how she's just willing to do literally anything she needs to further the group's goals. I also really like that she has a little crush on Selith and then immediately does a 180 as soon as she finds out that they're half-siblings, instead of still being into him, which is more than I can say for certain other Fire Emblem characters. One's literally from that same game. That's one thing I'd be interested in seeing how Insis handles if they remake FE4 here in the 21st century. There's lots of potential... Oh shit! Tiki. I don't have this Tiki yet, and I don't have Naga either, so it is exciting to potentially get a bunch of characters I don't have yet. I don't think I've ever noticed how green Tiki's eyes are in this art. Let's see what we've got. Okay, she's minus speed and plus defense. Yes, plus defense. That's kind of unfortunate. It's not really what legendary Tiki wants. That speed bane is just kind of not great. But that's okay. I'm just happy to be adding to my heroes catalog. I'm like trying to remember what I was even talking. Oh yeah, okay, incest. The potential of genealogy being remade and brought to the US. I just feel like there's so much questionable stuff in Jugdral. Okay, this bodes well. 3 green. Or 3 blue. Yeah, just a lot of questionable stuff. Lots of incest, potential cousin marriages, and Lachesis is like kind of in love with Eldigan, and just a lot of weird stuff running around. I guess royal blood, especially within Jugdral, where it's kind of a big deal, could dictate incest being sort of okay when keeping the bloodline pure or whatever. But I don't think that's enough for people to just overlook that, especially when there are so many other potential marriage pairings that don't involve incest that they could easily just keep in the game. Another Abel. Abel's come through today. I think definitely getting into the strategy of passing down bloodlines along with, I'm sure, skills and stat growths in a potential Jugdral remake would be tight as hell. But who knows if Jugdral remakes will even happen at all. There's definitely something intriguing to me about seeing where Insis decides to go next. Because our last main series game was Fates, and they brought Echoes into the franchise just after that, so it raises the question of what comes next for Fire Emblem? Do we get another Echoes game before the next main series? Are they even planning to continue with Echoes? There's just lots to speculate about, and it's very exciting to me. Even with Three Houses still being new and kind of holding everybody's interest, especially with all the DLC rolling out over the next 8 months or so. So no blue on this one, but it's fine because I do want Legendary Robin. She's one I've wanted literally since they put her out, and I've just never had a reason to pull on any of the banners that she's been on. So it would be cool if I could get her right now. No, Saizo. Saizo's another one of those characters that in Heroes, I just feel like he's such an outcast. I don't see him a whole bunch, and I don't know, I don't see him sitting around socializing with any of the other heroes just through his canon personality. Okay, now we're back to 2 blue, so that's good. Another thing about colorless orbs is they did demote Mercedes, which is what I thought they would do. Which is exciting because I love Mercedes and I'd like to get her. I don't know if I'll do a merge project on her just because her art isn't my favorite in Heroes, because they really went hard on that vacuum sealed skirt to her crotch, but I would at least like to pull her at some point. Man, I've been getting so many 3 stars, I feel like. I can't decide, like, what my limit is here. I was saying to myself I'd do no more than 100. So, I'll probably stick with that, but... Hey, it's Madeline editing this. We all knew my bitch ass wasn't gonna stop at 100 orbs. I'm really excited to see who they put in the game from Three Houses next. Obviously, my biggest wish is for Annette. I don't know, I feel like she could potentially boot somebody off my main team. If you haven't watched my channel before, my main team is Lind, Winter Lissa, Leanne, and Carla. Which actually, I'm just now realizing that Carla's like the odd one out because all of their names start with L and Carla's doesn't. That kind of makes me want to find somebody with an L name to complete the team. I'd have to like look at the list of who exists in Heroes to find somebody, because I'm sure I have somebody already that is an L name and could easily fit into the team. But I don't know, Carla's so beneficial to my team, and it's stupid to build a team just based on them all having the same first letter of their name. But I don't know, it's kind of a fun gimmick. Just something I think people I battle in Arena would appreciate, you know? Oh, geez. So whenever there's more than one of a color I'm going to choose to summon on, but I don't want to summon for all of that color, I always choose, like, something symbolic of the character I want to get based on the position of the stones in the summoning circle. So, like, I'd say Leanne flies, so she should be at the top. Or, like, Quan has authority, but in the plot, he's not the head of the army. That's Sigurd, so he's more of a right-hand man. So I would do the right side of the summoning circle. No, I've never actually even pulled for Quan, so I don't know why he immediately came to mind, but that's kind of how I decide to choose mainly my free summons, because I'm only using a free summon on just any banner, like all of the summer celebration banners that I only wanted to do the free summon on and not actually pull on. That's kind of a fun little game I do. In this case, Grima obviously hovers over the ground, and she's also the big bad of Awakening, so I'm gonna go with the top colorless orb. And maybe this will be the time that I finally get her after so many months. Could it be? Oh my god! That's so exciting! I'm like speechless because I didn't expect to actually get her today. That makes me so happy. This is a win even if I don't get Legendary Julia. It's just an Earth Legendary Heroes day. Okay, let's check her stats out. She kind of could go with a lot of different boons, but not a lot of different banes. Minus attack is kind of unfortunate, but, and okay, plus speed, is pretty good. That's a good one. I don't know, I can't live with that minus attack. That's so disappointing. But it's okay. I'm just so happy to have her. That's definitely one that I can mark off of my wish list. I was actually looking at my wish list last night. It's like a mile long. There are just so many very specific to the banner that they came on units, if that makes sense, that I want. Like, I still want Maribel, and she never shows up on any banners. Let's see. Okay, 2 blue. And now I have to think about what I'm going to pull on if I get into one that doesn't have blue, now that I have Legendary Robin. Silas. Silas is so funny in this game. I feel like I have this very visceral reaction to just seeing his fucking face, because he has Slaying Spear, and that's super effective on armored units, which means he can do some damage on my Winter Lissa if he wants to. It pisses me off so much. I do like Silas, but I run into him so much, especially in Tempest Trials. I feel like he's always there. So I'm always ready to just be pissed off as soon as I see him. Gwendolyn I love. I'd love to do a merge project of Gwendolyn. Okay. I think because I already have Legendary Robin and I already have Duma, that I'll just go with red. I'd like Hot Springs Elise because she's cute, even though I don't endorse the Hot Springs banner. Oh, Roy! He's our boy! I like him a lot. I feel like his art kind of doesn't fit in to, Heroes. It just seems like, I don't know, more lively than Heroes normally is. More colorful, I guess, and like kind of rounded. I don't want to say cartoonish because it's not, and it looks really good. Just like bright, I guess. But let's check out his stats. Oh, this doesn't bode well. Okay, minus defense plus res. That's kind of as mediocre as it gets, to be quite honest. He definitely doesn't want plus res. Roy, what are you doing? That's whatever. It's at least a 5-star. And now he can be with his legendary dad as well. 1 blue. This is gonna be her, I'm telling you. And it's her. No, it's Cordelia. Okay, 2 blue, and one of them is Legendary Julia. I'm gonna say this until it's true. And if I get another one that has no blue in it at all, couldn't I just have, like, 1 green at least? I want Caden. But all the ones that have had no blue have had only red and colorless. Green is just kind of a hell to summon on, which is why I don't know why I'm continuing to summon on this banner when I know I'm gonna have to go into that hell in Christmas time. Abel again! Abel, stop! Send Julia! So, I talk about this in pretty much every video because it's the forefront of my life. That was very melodramatic. It's not the forefront of my life, but it's a very big deal in my life. I've been trying to plus 10 merge Winter Lissa since she came out. And I don't think it's ever going to happen at this point, because of her brother being on the same color as her. But, Lucas, so yeah, I'm just so very worried. I'm probably going to have to take a heavy breather on the, summoning videos once we really get into fall, because I really just need to be saving up for Winter Lissa. And Thea. Thea's really cute. I said before that I'd like to plus 10 merge her, and she's definitely on the bottom of the list of characters I'd like to plus 10 merge, but I still would like to. In any case, about summoning, after this banner, I'm just going cold turkey on summoning for a hot sec, until they put out something I just have to have, which could be Halloween units this year. Or probably, like, let's be real, probably something sooner. Because there's no way it's going to be that long before they give us more Three Houses units. I know there's whatever the new seasonal banner is coming out on the 6th of November, I think. I'm just praying there's absolutely no one I want on that banner. Like, unless they put one of my absolute favorite characters on it, I'm not doing it. Okay, so I asked for a green and they gave it to me, but now it just kind of feels spiteful since there's no blues. And it wasn't even a 4-star. Okay, Hawkeye. Okay. Oh no, soon here I'm gonna have to stop and give up. Red. Wait, okay, if I want Elise, the right side would be Hoshido because they're considered good and just and right. So then the left would be Nor, where Elise is from. So we're going with the left. And if I get her here, I'm stopping. No, Sylvia. Sylvia's got a really cute design. I would wear that top just in my regular life. I'm not going to summon anymore in this circle, but in times like these where I make a decision like that based on something that has literally nothing to do with how the characters are arranged in summoning circles, I always wonder, what was in the other red that I didn't pull on? Could it have been Elise? Okay, maybe this will be my last one, depending on how many are in here. Only one. Oh. Okay. Let's just do it. Rip the band-aid off. Corin, you're not the dragon-related girl that I want. Okay. At this point, I normally stare at my screen for a long time, thinking about whether I should keep going or not. And I edited it all out, but I guess this time you're here for it. And you're also here to see me make the bad decision of doing this. Okay, 2 blue and then we're done. No more. Already have used over 100. Thankfully, I have a lot of orbs that I haven't gotten yet. Kind of for the sole purpose of being able to at least get myself back up to 300 after I have summoned on this banner and nothing went right, really. Kind of licking my wounds by throwing orbs on them. Okay, this is our last blue, and it is Donald. It's not even a 5-star. Donald's baby, but I don't want him here. What is my appearance rate? So 9% is not worth continuing. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Because I'd rather have a lot of orbs when it matters and not have to go through another year of waiting for Christmas to roll back around so that I can pull for Winter Lissa again. And I promise when I do that summoning video of pulling for Winter Lissa, it'll be my magnum opus of summoning videos. And also I might cry on recording. I can't decide if it's definitely going to happen, no matter if I get her or not, or if it'll just happen if I don't get her. For context, let me show you my Winter Lissa. This is really just a different video now, huh? And like, if you've watched this channel before, you've heard me talk about her, but I like showing her off because she's my pride and joy. She's +5 now, and I just need her to be +10. It's a fulfillment thing for me. I love her art more than any other art in this app, and she helms my team, and I just need her to be +10. And also, I have so many of her dumbass brother. I love Crom, but like in this case he's a dumbass. And also incels are jerks for putting him on the same color pool as Lissa, because I have the same amount of them, and just thinking that if they hadn't been on the same color that I could have that many Lissas, but instead I have half Lissa, half Crom. I'll shut up about this now because I know you don't want to hear about it anymore if you've literally ever watched this channel. But if you are looking at all of my 5 stars and want to hear about any of them, I do have a 5-star showcase up on my channel that you should check out. And I do talk a lot more about my journey with Lissa in that video. So if for whatever reason you're interested in hearing about my pursuit of an anime girl in a Santa costume, by all means check out that video. But otherwise, I'm gonna call it here. I went over 100, which it just happens so fast. You think you're not going to, and then you don't have any orbs left. If I ever get into real gambling, God save my soul, because even though I've never spent actual money on heroes, I don't know, the adrenaline it gives me to summon for 5 stars is just unhealthy. In any case, I did have pretty good luck on the legendary Julia banner, and I hope you guys did too. You should definitely tell me in the comments if you pulled on this banner and how you fared if you did. I'm currently working on kind of a shitpost video for 3 houses. I don't know if it'll be finished by next Wednesday, but I'll probably have something up next Wednesday. I've been trying to post every Wednesday. So if you'd like to see the content I'm coming out with, then you should absolutely ravage that subscribe button to stick around. And if you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. I hope you guys have a great day and also great fortune in your summoning adventures. Until next time, bye guys. Be well.